and welcome back to the studio. Today is our fourth lesson in the Learning How to Play Piano series. If you have not already done so, I highly recommend you go back and watch the first few videos of this series to catch up to date on what we're learning today. So today we're going to be going over our second part of intervals. So in the last lesson, we went over seconds and thirds. We also went over dynamic markings and tempo markings. Today's lesson, if you are following along in the book with us, we will be going over pages 28 to 31. Our first interval that we're going to go over is fourths. So remember last time we talked about seconds are one note right next to another. A third has one note in between. Now we're talking about a fourth. So it's just one more up from a third. So it would be like C to F. We have two notes in the middle, so that is a fourth. If you are looking on the staff lines, you will never see a fourth as a line to line or a space to space. It's always going to be a space to a line or a line to a space. And the other interval we're learning today is a fifth. So again, just one more step up from a fourth. You're probably starting to get the gist of intervals now. At least I would hope so by this point. And a fifth is going to be like C to G. We have two notes that we're playing. We have three notes in between. Just remember, when you're counting intervals, you will count the two notes that are being played. Add that to the notes in between. So when I'm playing C and G, I'm playing two notes, and there are three notes in between those that I'm not playing. That makes five, so it's a fifth. That's a really easy way to find what interval you're playing if you can't remember. And of course, a fifth on the staff lines will be a line to line or space to space. I just mentioned this because sometimes it is easy to know, for example, if I'm going from a line to the very next space, that's a second. You don't even have to really think about it. Or if I'm going from a line to the very next line, that's a third. It can be really helpful when you're reading notes to just see the interval and know, oh, I already know what note I'm going up to. Because if I'm on C and I'm going up a third, then I'll be at E. If you are following along in the book with us, do note your tempo markings on the songs. Pages 28 to 31, we have a couple different ones. For example, moderately fast. This is going to be a little bit of a faster song. So once you start to get those notes down and you can play it confidently, check your tempo to make sure you're playing it at a moderately fast speed. Again, I hope you have found this video helpful and informational. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so already so you don't miss any lessons from us. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments below, and I will hopefully see you very soon.